How's it going? Well, I don't know if you can see me here. This is the first time I'm kind of a live stream, so I'm over here in the back of my house where it's a back room, I guess you can call it a man cave. I built it so that I could teach in here, Wing Chun, but I guess most of you are stuck inside and don't really have too much to do, or you had a lot to do and you kind of did it already. So I can see a lot of my friends and everybody is live streaming now, kind of trying to give some classes. I teach Wing Chun at this moment, calling ourselves, what is this, Holistic Wing Chun, for the purpose of where we're trying to get with our Wing Chun right now. So, of course, if you know me already, you know I had studied the Lung Ting system for a good amount of years, and then I kind of went my own way, as you should after so many years. The whole idea is for any system at all, any school, is just to give you the tools you need in order to continue on your own. The reality is that you should be discovering different things about your own system, in my case Wing Chun, and some of the things that I've learned throughout the years, training, cross-training with some friends that have trained in other lineages, is that at the end, that there's different levels, and right now I'm working on the internal aspect of Wing Chun, which everybody should get to at one point or another. So real quick, what I want to do is just kind of show you around, and hopefully you can see some of the stuff. I just do too many things, and there's just to show you what I got in here. This is my dummy, and a lot of times I'll be working on some things on the dummy. Honestly, I should be training a lot more than I am now. If you're serious about your Wing Chun or any art at all, you should be training it every day. And here's a dummy I made for a student of mine that I still have sitting here. But hey, Christina, just so that you know, I worked on it. It's done. Like I said, it's just the stand, and I'm still kind of like figuring what I want to do with it. Depending, because you're gonna have it outside. You can see the dummy's completely done. It's a real good dummy. I like the way it kind of came out. The color on it's real good. Over here, if you take a look down here, there you go. That's a flag I'm working on. It's a United States flag. I'm making out of wood. You can see this is, I have everything in here. You can see back there, I have a desk. I do some heat press, vinyl, some stuff. If you go further over there, I have a couple bottles back there. No big deal. I like to karaoke. Me and my wife, we like to karaoke, so we do stuff like this. And I don't know if you can tell, this is my daughter's pool table, as you can tell, billiard table, whatever you want to call it. So a lot of times you'll find me back here doing some stuff, working on some things, and yeah, that's kind of what I like to do. So, anyways, if you really don't have anything to do, I mean, I wasn't planning to talk about this. I'll talk about anything really. So I guess this is part of it. So right now, I'm actually training with Mindful Wing Chun online, and that's under Nima King. He's based out of Hong Kong, and he's got a real good online course, and it's really not even that expensive. It's a lot less than if you went to a regular class and stuff. It's real good. I mean, I've been doing it for over a year now, and he touches on everything at least that he knows through Chun, the lineage, and it's real good if you ever want to get into the internal side of it, and you don't have somebody around your area that teaches the internal side, which I don't really think there's too many people here in the United States doing it. Now, a little more, only because of Nima King and his online course. Maybe John Kaufman that shows up and teaches out of, shows up in the United States because he's over there in China also. And he teaches in New York City when he comes down. He's a real good seafood to go train under if you're interested in the internal art, especially the method of Chun. But here, me, myself, and Hector Campa, we've been doing Wing Chun for a long time. I think we've been doing Wing Chun now for 26 plus years. Like I said, we both started in the Lutine lineage, and then we kind of went our own ways. Ever since then, I've been cross-training with a lot of my friends. Some of my friends, like Scott, that trains under the Gary Lamb system, which is another very good system. Who also teaches. Another person I like is hopefully I don't kill his name. Wayne Cam Loon. Yeah, he's another student of down the lineage of it, man. And I think his Wing Chun is real good also. For the most part, that's about it. I don't really look at too many other people's Wing Chun. Other than that, like I said, I'm trying to stick along the lines with anything that's internal. So, for the most part, the difference between, at least my understanding, the difference between internal and external, at least when it comes to Wing Chun, is external is mainly techniques, things that you learn. Say, for instance, a Pak Sao, a Gan Sao. Everything's about wedging, about using your external force to deal with any oncoming force or, an attack per se. And the internal is more saying using those same shapes, but on the inside to deal with the oncoming force and with any kind of attack. Now, I like the internal, and I just suggest it's not a bad thing if you do study the external part of it, to get an understanding of how the names, the structures, some of the defenses that Wing Chun has, chain punches, all these things, footwork. Different families teach different types of footwork. I think for the most part, a lot of the footwork that I learned was through the Lutine system. But what I do enjoy about the Chun system method is that it gives you the internal part of it. How can I explain the internal part? The internal part is really the substance, the meat and potatoes of Wing Chun, the meat and potato of the structures, the meat and potato of the chain punches, the meat and potato of all the footwork. It helps you understand your own body and how to utilize it better, how to actually get power out of it, how to actually be able to deal with forces that are greater than yours through relaxation, through understanding how to tie in the external part to the mind part, and to, like Hector likes to say at my school, we kind of believe in the body, the mind, and the spirit. And the spirit, for us, at least I like to ask Hector, how does he feel about the spirit part? How does he define it in the way we use it? And we don't want to leave it out only because the spirit to us is, what makes us internally, right? A lot of people might call it, I guess, the energy, right? But since we're Catholics, we believe in as a spirit. What makes us, right? Our body's just an outer shell, right? So for us, the spirit kind of equals to the belief, right? And the internal part, it has to do a lot with the mind. So in other words, for us, it has to do a lot with the belief. Do we believe that we can move something that's heavier without using muscle, with just by moving internally, we're able to deal with heavier force or with attacks and things like that. And we've done some videos, and I think I've posted some on the Mindful Wing Chun online Facebook, and and I think I've shot a couple out to John Kaufman, just so that he sees what we're working on and see if he has any feedback for us. And a lot of times he's real good with that. Nima's real good with that. If you're taking his course, he'll look at your videos or any of the questions you have online, and he'll answer them. Maybe even with videos that maybe Chun 10 has put out there that will further explain. Some videos that he's done that will further explain any questions you have. So it's pretty good. So what I also want to do is, if you have any questions for me on some things dealing with Wing Chun, I'll be happy to answer them. Right now it's just me by myself, but if I had Hector or a student or somebody here, we'd probably kind of go over some defenses and attacks so that you can understand a little more about what we're working on right now. So maybe tomorrow Monday, maybe tomorrow I'll put something together, something simple, something that maybe you can work on while you're sitting at home, doing anything. But if you have any questions or anything you kind of would like for me to demonstrate or give you maybe some exercises or drills that you can do on your own at home, just message me, comment below, and just let me know, and I can help you work on some drills or something. And if you would like me to stream live and maybe teach something live, I'll be happy to do that. Just give me a subject or something that you're interested in working on, and I'll be happy to do that for you. Thanks. Have a good day. Stay safe.